Hi, I'm Blake Newdorf, Senior Design Engineer at Schulte Industries, and I'm at the National Farm Machinery Show in Louisville, Kentucky. I'd like to go over our VTX 300. It's unveiling here at Kentucky, and we'd like to show you the features and the new pieces on it that are stand out and make it a machine that we're proud to introduce. Starting at the front hitch, we've got the Category 5 hitch with the swivel, ball swivel, and greasable unit so that it stands up over the ears. We also have a color-coded hydraulic connection system. Each one of the 5 circuits is named and color-coded to make hooking up convenient and easy for you. Keep things fast and efficient. Moving to the back of the machine, we have the 6.5 by 48 inch hydraulic cylinders. These are large cylinders to ensure an easy lift of the tillage. Sometimes with a little bit of mud and debris on the back of the machine, it can slow the lift down, but we want to make sure that there's adequate lift performance for that. Our tillage is equipped with 545 22.5 metric radial tires. These are large flotation tires with a great tread for soil conditions that you'll run into. The heart and soul of the VTX is that we have the ability to change angle of the discs while you're driving. A lot of times looking back from the tractor seat, you'll see conditions that you want to improve on. We all know that from time to time in the field you run into wetter conditions, drier conditions, more residue, less residue, and one size doesn't fit all in terms of the setup of the machine. So this machine gives you some flexibility, gives you ability to run true vertical tillage by having the discs straight ahead with a 13 wave 22 inch disc. We run that at 0 degrees up to 6 degrees as a recommendation. And then from 6 degrees to 22 degrees, we recommend the 24 inch wavy concave disc. It's a low concavity disc, and this allows you to move as much soil as you need, giving you the ability to cut the residue, mix the residue so you get breakdown over the and let the biological activities occur so that you have a breakdown of the corn stalks or cereal crop. One thing that is a little bit unique to our tillage is the disc angle is a single axis disc angle. It's not a compounded disc angle. By having it run it on a single disc angle, we believe we can cut straw or cereal residues better. This requires a little more weight, which our machine has built into it at 1,150 pounds per foot. So the single disc angle cuts a little better and provides you with a good mixing action of the soil and straw. Also on the outboard of the tillage at the wings, we have a caster wheel. With this fixed wheel, as you turn, you run into problems of plowing and rutting up the field as you turn. The caster wheel eliminates that, giving you a nice contoured turn. The other thing that we do that's a little bit unique is folding up. We lift the machine and the caster wheels turn and become transport wheels, and it trails behind as you move forward. This gives you a very rapid transport to field or back transition. The caster wheels on the center wheels are all in service, whether in field or whether in transport, and that ensures that you're using your tires the most efficiently you can. All 4 tires, or all 6 tires, are in service all the time, whether field or transport. Looking at our hitch, we have a large slot at the end of our 6.5 by 48 inch cylinder, and that's to give us a floating hitch. Floating hitch is a feature that works to shorten the length of contouring from the tractor to the rear baskets. It becomes a contouring distance of the tillage between the rear baskets and the wheels. So this is best in class contouring distance, and a very convenient and easy way to use it. Simply extend the cylinders fully when going into field position, and you have a floating hitch tillage system. On the back of our tillage, we run with a 26-inch rolling basket. It has 1.25 inch shafting rods. There's large diameters, so we can ensure that we've got lots of flotation in the field and lots of action for breaking down stalks and cereal crop. We can tamp it down, give it a nice field finish as you work along. There's also a rubber basket that interchanges. The rubber basket has got cleats on it. In between the cleats, there's a scraper that fits tightly to remove any dirt buildup. The rubber rollers excel in conditions that are a bit rockier or a bit wetter, and the steel baskets excel in conditions where you've got a little extra residue that you'd like to break up, or clods to break up. The harrows on the back of the machine are 26-inch 9/16 Harrow Tines. Harrow Tines can be adjusted to be 3 inches up and down into the ground, or else the angle can be rotated back 30 degrees. Benefits of the harrow is to help with pulling of any residue that seems to get through the tillage. We want to reduce hairpinning as much as possible. With the harrows engaged, it'll draw out any of that longer material that seems to make its way through to give you the best seedbed preparation possible. We have on the end of our machine a dirt retainer that has got steel base. It rides on the soil to keep the blast of the dirt directly into the soil retainer, and then feather out as it gets into the rubber backing. This helps to ensure that there's a minimal ridge as possible by feathering the soil nicely. To make changing depth as convenient as possible on the VTX 300 and 420, we have made it a single point depth control, where just by simply turning the adjustment screw and sliding the depth stop, you can adjust the depth of the entire machine in a single place. It's relatively quick and very easy to do, so that you're getting to the depth setting you want and maintaining it through your day of operation. Once you've got your settings in place, you can also do some fine-tuning of the depth through adjustments built into the frame. So we can be precise to as much as 1/16 of an inch if you need, to ensure you've got a very good seed bed built for your follow-up operations. So part of the heart and soul of the variable tillage is the ability to vary the disc angle, and to do that from the cab, where you can look out at the field finish that you're performing and see if it fits what you need. A lot of machines, what you get is what you get for disc angle, and that may or may not fit your moisture conditions, your residue conditions. So that needs to change as your field requires. Soil type, soil conditions are all factors. So on the variable tillage, we can angle from 0 to 22 degrees. Shown here is the discs fully over at 22 degrees. In the cab, as you're driving, you can simply adjust this back to 0 degrees, where you can perform true vertical tillage. So you will find, as you're operating somewhere in between those two extremes, an operation angle that works for you to manage your field and the soil conditions the best possible. The The low concavity discs are great from 6 to 22 degrees, and the straight vertical discs are great from 0 to 6 degrees. When operating in the field, the angle adjustment is as simple as looking back and aligning this the red indicator with the disc angle on the tillage. You'll be able to adjust your angle and see live as you're changing the angle, not only the discs, but the indicated value that you're at. And that way you can record and ensure that down the road, the angle that you're optimizing at, you can remember it and reset it. The disc angle is 0 to 6 for straight discs, and then 6 to 22 for the concave discs.